Interviews with several different instructors, therapists, and those who promote the idea of health rhythms, and especially and also in partnership with Remo, the drum company that's located out here in the Santa Clarita Valley. And here with me this morning from the William S. Hart School District, Nicholas Beatty. Good morning.
Good morning, George.
And tell me again what you do for the district.
Well, I'm the director of the counseling department. There's about 42 therapists, and we serve both students in general education and special education within the 5 districts here in the Valley.
Now, what I understand about health rhythms and how this works is that drum therapy, among other things, can not only provide a calm, which once students and children or anybody else are more calm, they can also become more focused, and that helps to either kind of dissect maybe what certain issues are that they then can recover from, or in a learning environment, just helps them focus and also kind of expands from kind of an artistic level their minds, which helps in the learning process. Am I kind of close with that?
Yeah, you are. There's actually many facets into the benefits. What you're describing about health rhythms is really a regulatory effect, right? The regulation affects both the mind and the body. So in the literature, you got to see things like psychoneuroimmunological benefits. In the school district, we're aware of those, right? And we're utilizing all of that research-based group drumming protocol in a number of different schools. The results we're seeing is consistent with the research. There's students that are increasing in their attendance and grades, decreasing the kinds of negative behaviors, the disruptive behaviors that may impact another student's learning environment. So all of those pieces are rather progressive in how we approach both students on an IEP and students not on an IEP.
Now, is this part of a regular classroom curriculum, or is it something that's more like an elective or voluntary? How does that work?
So it's not a full class in and of itself. Although in both the elementary districts and in the Hart School District, it's growing in its use. So in the elementary districts, there's a school called Old Orchard, and now there's actually a program called Shine within the Old Orchard School. And this is a school for children that are participating in special education. And so for about 3.5 years now, we've been using the Health Rhythms group drumming protocol there, and practically all of the Shine students at one point or another during the semester are able to participate in that Health Rhythms protocol. This is actually also true for the Sequoia School, which is a very similar student demographic, but of course, for the junior high and high school age students. We're using it in a couple different schools in the Castaic School District and throughout Saugus, and we're probably going to be expanding it in part because of the reception we've had with it.
It's kind of interesting to think that something of this nature is something that can actually do something to expand the mind and kind of bring that level of focus. And I'd be curious to know who actually thought this up. It's a fascinating.
Well, the notion of the health benefits of drumming, if I were to speak about the origin of that, would probably go back to anthropological studies, noting that music perhaps is one of our first languages. In fact, even the word music, if you look at it etymologically, has old French roots in musique. And prior to that, there's Latin roots in musica. One might suggest that drumming itself is an ancient strategy for modern living.
Fascinating. We could talk about this all day. I want to remind you, though, of course, in order to be able to participate in these sort of, at least from the educational perspective, there is training for this. And they're having a Health Rhythms group empowerment. This is a drumming facilitation training. It's a basic training. It is next weekend, the 27th through the 29th, which is Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And that is located at the Child and Family Center on Centerpoint Parkway in our valley here in Santa Clarita. You can learn more at our website, hometownstation.com. Just do a search in the upper right-hand corner in the search bar for Remo HealthRhythms. You'll be able to find out all the information. Nicholas Beatty, William S. Hart School District, thank you so much. I feel calmer talking to you already.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. It's really great insight that you provided on this.